All right, howdy cowdies. Hope you're going good. Weekly walkabout time at the collector. The jewellery cabinet's full this week. Oh, it's got a lot of stuff in it. More than last week. Lovely pair of sterling silver bonbon dishes. This really nice boxed, I think it's Anton Mikkelsen, Danish silver bowl with a lovely sort of royal blue enamelled interior. More silver. Nice little, little Boyd Luster uranium glass little salt pot with a turkey. Another beautiful bit of sort of really nice thick uranium glass, the sort of perfume or scent bottle. More silver. Nice big silver bowl over the back. Nice little lady's 9-carat gold watch. There you go. The big sperm whale tooth there, caught off Albany in Western Australia. Lovely little pair of hand-painted miniatures. They're on thin sort of celluloid panels. One of them is, they're both signed. I think one of them is signed Ruby. The other one's hard to make out. This is interesting, the little violin or the cello in the case. I think it's a violin. The little label you can't quite see underneath the lid of the case there to say that it was an apprentice-made piece, I think somewhere in 1819 or something like that. Some uranium glass bead necklaces, pair of the uranium glass earrings and the two little plastic sort of UV sensitive beads as well. But that's nice to see some uranium glass jewellery. We've got more uranium glass I'll show you guys in a minute. Nice little Bakelite healing radio there. Needs a knob and I think it's missing a little cover over here, but it's a nice bit of Art Deco. The case looks pretty good. Bit of sort of sticky tape residue or something. Cool little pair of retro cats. They both have their bloody heads off though, with a nice little sort of retro style, sort of like a little cubed lamp. Nice sort of classical spelter lamp there with that nice big ball shade. Another nice card, sort of calling card. Butler tray, he's pretty cool. Fancy moustache. This is nice, the light up eye chart there. You can see though that there is a crack through the perspex. And yep, it is back to front. So you should actually take this out, spin it around and drop it in and the light sort of shines through. Really nice oak arts and crafts little record cabinet. Really nice with all the slots there. Here's a ripper. Pretty cool little sort of galvanised garden ornament windmill. What else have we got? Some more cool clothes. A couple of great sort of men's winter coats. I think Sackville Windbreaker is this nice big corduroy thing with the faux fur lining. And Johnson Brothers as well as this nice check print full wool. Waterproof wool it is. And then we've got the ladies' coat and the men's two-piece. Collection of pictures, occasional furniture. Still life, some nice towel racks, little teak, sort of nest of teak tables. Good box of records. Footy ephemera, some good tools. Nice big bandsaw there, I think that's what it's called. And some sort of grinders as well. Outdoor bench seat, needs some new slats, but they're pretty cool with those little sort of lion or dog's head handles. Couple of nice big potted plants there. Sort of cycads or something like that. Japanese ferns or something. Can't remember what the catalogue says. What else have we got? The Carlton Weg poster there with another Carlton thing, a microphone and some other bits and bobs. It'll burn. Fantastic big gargoyle to go in the garden, something like that. Don't think it's a roof finial with that flat base. He is just great with those little wings. Fantastic. We've got boxes of stuff. Some fantastic retro materials. Great box lot. Some great stuff in there. Jewellery boxes. Some glass light shades. Box of sort of interesting books and sort of old tool sort of bits and bobs, soldering irons. 2 boxes. All the celluloid doll parts. It's all sorts of stuff. She's a cool little tea cozy doll. She's kind of great with a nice little sort of headband and flowers. It's all sorts of things. You just need all the king's horses and all the king's men. Really cool pair of Bose speakers. Nice little Chatley sideboard, or we've got it as Chatley style. There's no branding on it, but it came with the Chatley dining suite. Nice extension table with a nice little sort of orange vinyl chairs. We've got the cool Fleur, I think SC55. It's Australian made, designed mid-century chair. Another nice little mid-century teak dining suite. Another fantastic little Australian-made, unbranded mid-century chair again. How cool's the yellow piping? But there is a little bit of damage, a couple of stains in the material. But you can see little springs coming through there, and some cat's been having a crack at the back. And this little support is off, but that's it there. There you go. So the original little, I think it's probably maple or something like that. Myrtle, maybe. Not sure what the timber is, but it's just great. Really like the sort of contrasting yellow piping on the red. Really cool. Great little 70s stereo system, little AWA on the original stand there. It's just a ripper. Signed Hugh Sawry print. Some more nice dolls. This one I think is mechanical. I think the eyes move and the tongue sort of pokes out or something like that. Some retro stools, big box remote control Jeep. Some cool big plasterware things, Art Deco tin and some other gear in those boxes. Big lot of auction catalogues. Put in the Rogowski sale there, which was a pretty amazing auction. What else have we got? Transceiver in its original box with some other stuff. Welding kit. Good little box lot of sort of mixed items. Mr. Stay Puff. You've got a couple of gremlins here made in Japan by, I think, Keido or something, and a fantastic little sort of ceramic Snoopy and Woodstock figure. Great big pair of binoculars there on the tripod that fit in the case. Some box die casts. What else have we got down the back here? More tools, footy records and stuff. There's heaps of finals records in there. Star Wars alarm clocks and some pictures to go with them as well. So a nice big group. Nice big lot of EP&S, good quality stuff. Stewart glasses, another set of glasses and some straw and placemats, good lot of records. Pretty cool kit, sort of shield plaque there with the cigarette dispenser and some point of sale pieces. Oriental ceramics. Novelty teapots. Race books, these are all sort of group ones, Caulfield cups and stuff like that. I think the earliest is the late 60s. Costume jewellery. This is the Bose Bluetooth sort of sound speaker or something like that with everything to go with it. Pair of AW Forsyth oils. They're both as found. They're just nice examples. Need a bit of a clean and a tidy up. One of them is signed down the bottom left here, but it's actually scratched into the paint, the signature. It's a nice big watercolour, signed Jace Spargo. Some pelicans hanging out on a little moored boat in a lake. Just a really nice thing. It's fantastic Russian mixed media. With the Letra set up the top there, Leningrad 90. It is unsigned, but we did find the artist, so we've attributed it to somebody. I just can't remember their name off the top of my head, but it'll be in the catalogue, lot number 95. It's absolutely fantastic thing. This is a little ripper, little Lawrence Kermond oil. Gets a little New South Wales coastal scene, although it reminds me a little bit of Kiefer's boat shed down at Beaumaris. It's really cool. There's this big, thick blob of paint. It's like half an inch off the board. I like it. I like his stuff. Good paint. I think he's self-taught, but I have got somewhere in the back of my head that he was a student of Buckmaster. But anyway, it's just a nice thing. Good lot of Dalton and other English quality china. These are great. These sort of mid-century modernist set of 4 lidded saucepans. Some great sort of retro plastic and ceramic kitchenware. A couple of really nice oil paintings by Michael Goff, I think, down at Blair Gowrie. Another nice oil painting. Len Testro or something like that, I think it is there, of the Lone Pelican. Big doll. 2 little dolls. 2 little dolls. Nice big Italian hand-painted vase. Army toys. Hot Wheels and Matchbox die-casts, all carded and boxed. You've got the Mummy and the Wolfman, 2 more sort of horror movie model kits that have been made up. 2 little black baby dolls. 2 more little bisque dolls. Some good records. Leonard Skinner, 1 more from the Road. Iggy Pop. Instinct and the Smiths. There you go. How's that for a combo? Couple of cool little, interesting little cricketer doll here, and this little sort of ceramic doughboy with a little label underneath marked Ideal. 2 more dolls. Little Japanese girl's pretty cool. These are great. All the mint-carded cowboy and Indian die casts with some plastic ones in amongst this little tin as well, made by Britons and other mobs like that. Kind of cool. This is great. The John Sands made up in Sydney Magic Castle. It's like a 3-dimensional model, cardboard model of a castle. It looks to be complete. 2 Ideal Shirley Temple dolls. Some more horror movie monsters. You've got King Kong, Gamera or something like that, little turtle bloke, and the sort of mechanised King Kong. Pretty cool. Unmade Tyrrell 6-wheeler, F1. And put 2 wheels on the front on each side. There was a pretty good reason behind it. Something about the circumference of the tyre. With the bigger front tyres, your car goes slower or some shit like that. I don't know. Space toys, the little dinky toy Lunar Rover's a ripper. You got vintage little Star Wars R2-D2 with a little pop-up and the carded battle droid. Some slot cars, Polystil Ligier. This is a little, I think, little Louis Marx, little Jaguar E-Type. Aston Martin shell. Benetton, which is just basically the shell. Scalextric box and a little shell as well in there. 2 more sort of monster, horror movie monster. Jason and the Argonauts Talos, which I think is the Colossus of Rhodes, might be mistaken, and this little Cyclops dude, which from a Sinbad movie or something like that. Alan Jones's, it's not Scalextric, it's Airfix. So Alan Jones's Airfix Saudia Leyland, which I think he won the 1980 World Championship in. Fantastic little doll with a celluloid head there and that little cloth body there, but she's got a bit of a look on her face. She's got attitude. The boxed Atari Lynx handheld. This is a pretty cool thing. This was the forerunner of most handheld games. Didn't take off though. 2 more fantastic big made-up model kits of Freddy and Jason. And these guys are great. These little sort of rubber, sort of 1980s little suction cup alien guys. Got a vague memory of them. Trying to figure out where you bought them, out of gumball machines or something like that. Model kits unmade, Ferraris, a Maserati and a Ford Transit van, desiccator, really fancy pants French gilt metal and porcelain clock, and this little bit here does fit on the top. There you go, just taking it off because someone will pick it up and it'll go flying. Just missing a little nut off the underside. Some comics and sort of books on Godzilla and Frankenstein and stuff. You got Buffy and the Charmed Book of Shadows. Massive big lot of costume jewellery, plus some nice sort of polished gemstones and things like that in amongst as well. Some cool stuff. So 4 sort of shoe boxes full. They're nice, the cast iron sort of decorated door stops. Little collection of ceramics, decorative sort of stuff. Nice little lot of glass. The Amberina comport's really nice. Some Roper teapots and some placemats. Another nice collection of good quality china. There you go, some water birds, cranes and storks and stuff. Dogs, art glass, race books. Good lot of mid-century gear, soda. The nice soda siphon. You got these nice candlesticks, set of 4 acid-etched Stephen Daly. There you go, they're all signed and dated 75. Big lot of Scalextric sort of accessories. You got heaps of empty boxes. And I've never seen a tin Scalextric slot car, or part of one. But yeah, mint carded and boxed matchboxes, or carded, not necessarily mint. Little mechanical money box, tap and die set, some interesting comic books, Australian sort of domestic pottery with some other bits and bobs. Another big lot of sort of plastic figures, army men, cowboys, Indians, soldiers, Civil War. Good lot of milk bottles, little novelty salt and peppers and the rest. Nice Cornwall's vase. Oh, that's not Cornwall's, Hoffman. Had to put it with the barometer. And 7 boxed Royal Dalton miniature lady figures. CDs, Beatles and Stones. Some Dunhill Sporting Series figures. I think the 2 boxes are as found, though. But they're about to get it on. Plus Mr. Cricket Man. These are cool, the 3 boxed, unmade model kits. A Leyland Rover 3500 of BMW, and a nice Jag XJS. More good lot of CDs. Tism, Tom Waits, bit of Dinosaur Jr. So we got The Church, Nick Cave. Some good stuff in there. Nice little collection. Victorian glass, which is damaged, unfortunately. Hourglass, the depression glass, and the nice Robot teapot with the infuser. A lot of 12-inch singles. You've got Public Image Limited and a couple of Yothu Yindi, little plasterware kookaburras with a kookaburra jug. Box Dick Smith multi-band receiver. And then we've got some nice stuff down here. Lovely ladies. Ostrich feather hat. Some really nice decorative sheet music, including the Ida Rentoul Uthwaite cover. There's just some lovely things in there. Really nice little group. Some more model kits, horror movies, science fiction sort of stuff, including the She Creature or something like that. You got that dude from Terminator 2. You got him and that guy. But they've all got details of the feet, mainly made by Billiken and stuff like that in the 1980s. Two more dolls, porcelain character dolls. The one on the left-hand side there, his head has been restored in his blue overalls. The other one's missing the top of his head, but that one's definitely been restored. Nice little lot of good quality china. Nice couple of old Tuptonware figures. Two more nice porcelain-headed dolls. Another nice little group lot here. George Jensen. You've got a couple of nice bits of Rosenthal designed by Bjorn Wimblad. Nice little Amon Verica, art glass bird. And they're cool as well, the big pepper grinders. Nice ladies' bag and a couple of purses. Uranium glass sort of fridge jar. Nice lot of retro ceramics. Signed art glass vase with another one. Pretty cool little black baby doll there with his gold chains. Two more bits of old Tuptonware. A couple of nice bits of Kralik, I think, Czechoslovakian end-of-day glass from the 1930s. Sowerby uranium glass jug. Really nice watercolour attributed to Bunbury, English artist. Just can't remember his name, apart from his surname. Two Murano clowns. These are nice. The two big biscuit tins there. You can see on the lids, though, they've been made to be repurposed as coffee and tea canisters. I just can't remember. It's got the brand, I think, underneath the lids. Another nice collection of uranium glass. Another Victorian uranium glass, twin-handled vase, all hand-painted. A couple of more nice bits of old Tuptonware. Some nice Dresden and other China porcelain figures. Pretty amazing uranium glass light shade there with the I think it's actually the Santa Maria, this boat with the big cross on the sail, plus those raised classical dolphins underneath. It's got like a simulated sort of metal frame. It's just a ripping bit of glass. Lovely big uranium glass shade. Alverstone Australian pottery wall masks. Those bloody freaky dolls are back in. And we have got the right photograph with them this time. Robbie the Robot. He's a ripper. From the Forbidden Planet, battery operated. There's some little bits and bobs there that go with him as well. I think something might be missing off here. You can see that there's one on that side and one not on that side. All right, he's just pretty damn cool. Yeah, there it is in the little bag there. All right. Big blue glass Victorian bowl. I think it might be Davidson's, but there's every chance I'm not right. Bronze sort of classical bust with another one. Nice collection of the Italian sort of ruby and gilt glass. Another lovely uranium glass sort of footed comport there with that clear glass rose in it. Art glass, Italian, not sure. Davidson, uranium glass again. Another nice couple of little bits. The blue ones, I think they might be Davidson, but they might be somebody else. Pair of Fenton satin uranium glass bells. Nice novelty teapots, photograph album, plasterware perky pup, Murano clowns, uranium glass rocket vase, couple more nice bits of Italian glass. This is a bit of glass from Finland, another bit of uranium glass. Got lots of nice uranium glass. You haven't seen the top shelf yet. Art Deco Diana sort of centerpiece bowl or something like that. Fenton satin glass little bird, pair of Fenton satin uranium glass comports, Jimi Hendrix bootleg LP over the back there, another big lidded uranium glass jar, another big uranium glass Victorian bowl, Lency doll, Another bootleg Led Zepp LP, two fantastic big Italian Murano glass clowns with their ace bow ties. Another nice Victorian uranium glass, all hand painted in this absolutely fantastic little clockwork celluloid Cupid doll, which does a little bit of a dance for us when you wind her up. She's ace. Anyway, guys, hopefully you saw some stuff you liked. It's going to be a good sale. This uranium glass is fantastic. And we have got the brands with the majority of this stuff. I just can't remember off the top of my head. But anyway, hopefully you saw something you liked. See you guys tomorrow night.